couple of people have said to me over the last day or so, Kev, make sure that your next episode is a consistent sort of 15 to 20 minutes long. If you put out an 8 or 9 minute episode, we'll know you got knocked out of the MLS Cup in the first game and you didn't have a second game to play. Don't worry, I have a solution. As you'll see, today's episode length is your standard 15 to 20 minute episode, because if we do get knocked out, I'm just going to do like 6 minutes of performance poetry to end the video today. So we're fine either way. Hello and welcome to part 6 of the MLS leg of the Expedition of Gold. I'm Kev, and coming up on today's episode we have the second leg of the Eastern Conference Play-Off Final against Chicago Fire. We lost to them at home in the first leg, but we did beat them away on the last game of the regular season. And before that first leg, we were on a 5-game winning run, of which beating Chicago Fire away from home was one of those wins. So it's going to be a difficult task, but it still is all to play for. So this is the team that we're going to be putting out there today to hopefully turn this around and secure us a spot in the MLS Cup final, which I don't even know if that's 1 leg or 2 leg. If that's a 2 leg affair, we might just do that on the next episode anyway, in which case I don't have to do a performance poem. Hold on, let's check the rules. If we go into, we don't want Supporters Shield, do we? We want competitions, Major League Soccer. That's what we want. And then is the final, if we go back to last season, so if we go stages, last season, MLS Cup, it's just a one-off game, isn't it? Okay, so the performance poem is back on the cards. So, our team is Mikuchi in goal, a back four of Brooks, Clementino, Illich and Pope, with Mateus sat in front of them in what could be his final game for the club. Plula and McCrecky are in midfield with a front three of Vasey, Babbitt and Hidalgo. We need Babbitt to be the kind of player he was against New York, rather than the kind of player he's been in the 2 times we've played Chicago in the last 5 games. It's the one team he doesn't seem to perform against, which is a bit of a problem, because for us to proceed in this competition, we really need him to perform against them today. So hopefully he's been saving a hat-trick and he's going to deliver it today, and it'll be like a massive long con on Chicago, where he's lulled them into a false sense of security, into thinking, oh, we don't have to worry about Babbitt, he's useless, he never even turns up for these big games against us, so we won't even bother marking him, and then he'll just sneak in and score 3 goals. That's our game plan. Oh, for goodness sake, less than a minute on the clock. And yeah, like it says in the commentary, we have rather stumbled out of the starting blocks. I mean, if we pull this off this time, it really is true backdoor Kev, which, I mean, it's become a little bit of a theme of the Expedition of Gold, but I'd rather not have to do it through the back door again. But 2-0 down, not looking like scoring, not looking like we've even turned up. Although we were having more of the possession, now we're not. We need to get a goal back before half-time. We are away in this leg, so I think if we win 2-1, we win on away goals. Do away goals exist in America? Let's hope they do. If not, I guess we'd be in the realms of the penalty shootout again, like we were in the wildcard game. But all that relies on us scoring 2 goals anyway, and as we've not even earned a highlight in this first half, the chances of us scoring 2 goals are fairly slim. Oh, goodness me. We did not even earn a highlight. Right, this is going to have to be a long poem, because this is going to be a short game. Oh, what on earth am I going to fill that time with? Why did I promise performance poetry? I thought if I put that out into the universe, the game would recognise I didn't really have anything prepared and would just sort of do me a solid and sort me out. But no, apparently Football Manager is a cruel mistress as usual and wants me to go and dig out a poem to read to you lot, which no one's going to stick around for the poem anyway. It's just there so that you don't realise we got knocked out. Oh, goodness me. We could just, I don't know, what we're going to fill this next 10 minutes with. Because this has been like a 3-minute football match. This could conceivably be the shortest video I've ever put out on this channel. We could have easily fit this into the end of the last video if we'd have known it was going to go this badly. We've got 10 minutes. We're taking Babbitt off now. He didn't turn up again. If we turn it around from here, I'll give everybody £1. Just PayPal me your email address. No. Send me your email address. I'll PayPal you £1 if we come back into this game from here. We're obviously not going to. Kev gets to keep his pound. Oh, that was pathetic. We didn't even try, did we? I mean, really. That wasn't really what I was hoping for when I hit record. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. Don't care. I'm just seeing if there's any chance that we'll backdoor our way into it. But I don't think there is there? Well, that was disappointing. Well, after a sufficient amount of sulking and grumping about and not being very happy that was only 4 minutes worth of content, I've decided to show you the Super Draft, because I don't know what's going on. What I do know is I've tried to sign a number of players over the last 6 weeks or so in game, and I can't sign anybody. I've got no designated player slots. I've got no international slots. This is kind of my only hope of bringing in any players, and I don't really get how it works. They keep releasing these lists of who they think's going to go where, so I'm just going to see what happens. So we've got lots of draft picks for some reason. I guess that's come out of trades previously. I think you can trade draft picks. So we're 5th pick, but I don't know how we know who the better players are. It's really confusing. I know this guy has come out in the media and said he wants to play for us. So we'll pick him, definitely, if he's available. I don't know what Generation Adidas is. Let me know down in the comments if that's something we want to do. So, there's an Ask Assistant button. Excellent. We will be abusing that bad boy. So, let's just see what happens, I guess. We won't do the whole thing, necessarily. So, Jimmy Smith has gone to San Jose Earthquakes, and I mean he looks like a fairly average central mid. I don't understand. Is this really how it all works? I just want to make sure that nobody takes our player that we wanted. So this is us now. So let's ask the assistant. He says Ed Powell. He's another Generation Adidas one. I mean, he's not very good, is he? Ah! Wrong button! That's not what I was trying to... what the heck? Let's just take him. I don't know any better. He's a fullback, so got to have a fullback. If we then skip to our next pick, is that lad still available? He is, so hopefully he's on. He comes up next. So ask assistant, and now he says pick him. So we'll pick him. Daniele Bozzini looks a lot better. So yeah, we'll pick him. There you go. We're bringing some players in. This is good now. I don't understand what's going on really, but now we have another pick. So let's ask the assistant again. Now he's saying Gary Stencil. I mean, do you not know what formation we play? He's not going to fit into a 4-3-1-2. Can we ask again? We don't want him. Now we've got a bit of a problem because is this guy any good? No. There's not many players left. So, defenders, let's have a look. 2.5-star potential. 2-star potential. I mean, this is a load of trash now. Richard Robinson, 1.5-star potential. Eric Richardson, 1.5-star potential. There's the stencil man. And then Richie Amu. I mean, I don't want to pass. We'll just take this guy. Why not? Skip again. Oh, wow. It goes on for a while, doesn't it? There's no players left. Unless I'm missing something. Ask assistant. So I guess now we pass. And then complete the draft. Skip to the end. And now what? The Major League Soccer draft, Super Draft takes, but yeah, that's what we had. So, what's the point? I don't understand. This is the guy we didn't even want. Straight away we have to offer him a contract. So he hasn't even come to us. And he doesn't want to negotiate anyway. Well, what about the other two? Did we get Generation Adidas players who are picked will be awarded an automatic contract with their team? Okay, that's fine. So those other two are in, are they? No. No. What? Where are they? Press continue. I need to find these players. Did we actually sign them? And if so, can we actually sign some proper players now? Because we're gonna be in a disastrous situation. What's this? Response to the super draft. Blah 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 blah. Where are we? Well, we got an E. Ugh. Wow. So there you go. We've got Ed Powell, who's not going to get in our team, presumably. But let's have a look at him. Ed Powell and Bazzini, who also doesn't look as good as I hoped he would be. I mean, is this? I don't know what's going on. So now are we able to sign some players now? Because that felt like a bit of an anticlimax. We didn't actually get anyone who was any good. Right, I need your help. We won't do an episode tomorrow because I want enough time to soak in the responses. But I need you to let me know what we do from here because I am really, really confused. We've got transfer budget to spend, but none of the players our scouts are finding we're able to sign because they're foreign players or they're European players or they cost too much. What do we do? Help me. I'm really stuck. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And thank you very much for watching.